Hi everybody. This month I'm going to be talking to Roxeanne Henbd. Her business is called Practical Enrichment. And what intrigues me about Roxeanne is a lot of times when I go into a house when people are selling it, they're overwhelmed by the organizational aspect of what they have to do. Roxeanne's business is all about organization. Organizing your home, organizing your life, your office, etc. So I want to talk to her about how she can be of help to you. So specifically, when I go into a house and people say, "Oh my God, what do we do?" If you have the luxury of time, I tell people take a room a month and then break it down so it's manageable and then proceed to organize. And let's just pick a specific area that people have a lot of problems with, which would be like your explosion in the basement, like the storage area where it's just like a giant cluster. So how would you approach that? Like, how would you work with that with people?
Well, if somebody has a major project that needs to be tackled, say in a basement, what a good idea would be to take everything out and then to sort it according to what's staying, what's going, and what's being donated, and then organize everything accordingly before you even think about putting it back into the basement space by either adding shelves, adding bins, labeling everything so you know where everything is, maybe putting seasonal items in a certain area. And what I can help with is donating items to proper charities and organizations, putting things on Craigslist and eBay, taking care of all the dirty work for you, and hiring people to come into your house to build those shelving units so you don't have to worry about anything.
And then if somebody wanted to sell some of their items, like say on eBay, like I wouldn't have the first clue about how to do that. Is that something that you can help them with or do for them as well?
Absolutely. I can take care of eBay, I can take care of Craigslist, I can even field the calls for you if you'd like, and all you'd really have to do is figure out how much you'd like to sell the item for.
Okay, awesome. The other thing that Roxeanne does that I think is really interesting is staging. Now if you've ever worked with me or know about me, staging is a big part of what I do, and I rely on a lot of partners for help in that. But what I like about Roxeanne is the practical part of her title, where when you're selling your house, maybe you don't feel so great about purchasing more accessories, etc. And a lot of times you might have to purchase some, but what Roxeanne is really good at is looking at your house, taking a look at your house and thinking, okay, that might be in the office, but it might be great in the kitchen. So let's talk a little bit about how you repurpose and what you can do with regards to that, like painting items, going to, she can be your eyes view, run to TJ Maxx, run to the Goodwill store, and maybe there's a really cool dresser that you can do something with. Let's talk a little bit about that.
That's exactly what you're saying about repurposing, is maybe you have items in your house that you've been looking at for 20 years and you don't know the type of potential that it has because it's just something that's been overlooked. But with a fresh set of eyes coming into your house, it can take something that you've been looking at for forever and say, that would really look great in another room. Maybe you can paint that. Maybe you can take that old bag of fabric that you've been hanging on to forever, you don't know what you want to do with it, and turn it into some great curtains or pillows that would really just add some more of a visual appeal to your house for people that are coming in that have never seen it before.
Okay. And Roxeanne's background and credentialing is in design. That is her love. So I'm excited about her, because she's just absolutely, totally adorable, and she's fresh and energetic and has a really great service that a lot of my clients ask about. And as far as I know, I haven't found that it exists yet. So I'm very excited. Give her a call. She's going to talk a little bit about her website. All of her information is on there. When I went to the site, I was shocked at the depth of content that was on it. I mean, I got lost in it for half an hour and had not covered all of the different topics of organization, and she blogs. It's really exciting, and I think it's really helpful. So talk a little bit about that, and then we'll close out.
Well, you can visit the website, which is practicalenrichment.com, and you can figure out all of the different things that I can do for you, whether it's home organization or design, repurposing, budget-friendly design, and office design or even business design. You can also click on the link to my blog. I've been blogging for over a year now, at least once a week, and there's tons of tips and tricks on living practically, whether it's with cooking, fashion, or shopping, or just things to do around town. So there's tons of stuff to check out, and there's also links on FAQ about hiring home organizers and interior designers on there if you have any other questions as well.
And I'll have her link on this particular e-blast. So that's it for today. Thanks a lot, and happy organizing.